Well, it's Thursday. So far this week, I don't think I've said anything controversial. That might end today. There are two places in Scripture that tend to be the most debated and argued over by the church, at least in North America. And it's actually the very beginning of the Bible and the very end of the Bible. And here I am in the very beginning of the Bible. So, again, what I may share with you today may be different than what you're used to hearing about Genesis 1 and what it's talking about. Again, I want to push and remind us of this. The Bible was not written to us. It was written for us, but not to us. And so any interpretation that we want to make the Bible officially saying that doesn't make sense to its original audience, we need to be hesitant to make all what this passage is saying. And so you may hear in my words, oh, you're against a certain position. I'm not going to take that position, or not. I'm wanting to encourage us to try to read the scriptures through the eyes of the original recipients as much as we can. And so I'm just going to read one more verse today, verse 2 of Genesis 1. The earth was formless and empty, and darkness covered the deep waters, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the surface of the waters. Now, these words that in the New Living Translation are translated formless and empty are not material words. And what I mean by that is God is not shown here as there's nothing that he created from. Now, as Christians, we believe God did create out of nothing, but that's not the language in the Hebrew that's used here. It's that the earth was formless and empty. That doesn't mean nothing to the ancient Hebrews. It meant that it was out of order. There was no purpose or function. It wasn't productive. It was there, but it wasn't doing anything. There was nothing good. It was waiting for someone, something to shape it. See, ancient cosmologies, ancient cultures' creation stories were not about how did things come into existence. They were about how did things come to be into the order that they are. Again, why are there seasons? Why is there day and night? Why is there time? Why is there food? These were the questions that ancient cultures were asking and answering in their creation stories. These are the questions that Moses is countering for the nation of Israel in his day. What did God do? And God is the one who brought order. See, part of it is the understanding is this word, the waters, deep waters, as New Living Translation puts it. It's the sea. In ancient cultures, the sea, especially the deep sea, was a place of chaos. It was the place that it worked against order, because you look at a wave and it's gone the next moment. It's constantly moving. There's nothing structured about it. You can't control it. You can't manage it. It is just untamed and always in a cosmic way viewed as a threat. But notice Genesis chapter 1, verse 2, the Spirit of God is hovering over the waters. Already, before we get into the 6 days of creation, verse 2 is already speaking to ancient Israelites, saying God was always in control. He was hovering over the waters. They had no power or were no threat to him. And so here's my question to you today. Where are you tempted to wonder whether or not God is in control? Is there a place of chaos relationally, health, finances, politics, that you see so much chaos going on and you're wondering, is God in control? Genesis 1:2 was already saying to the ancient Israelites, God is here, God was present, God is in control. Chaos has no threat to him. Where is God asking you to trust him in the midst of whatever chaos you are experiencing? May God bless you as you follow him today.